that some attackers will come to attack me, but that's your own cup of tea. Because what I'm telling you is nothing but the gospel. Anybody who says Mba is not working is a criminal. And they own the water, not knowing that the pipes have not been working. For 30 years, water have not gone through it. And then the pipe began to blow. Smart school is not the building, no. Smart school has to do with the facilities. That is the electronic board, that is AI, Jesus Christ. And please, the smart school is a state school. And mind you, that primary education to secondary education is free, even at the national level. And that smart school is free. Nigeria Bar Association, Nigeria, over 15,000 lawyers are coming to Enugu this August. The same ICC. Do you know the opportunity? Do you know the economic value? And anyone who does not pay tax have no right to criticize government. Just because you came to the state and lobbied for position, and the man said, I don't give position by recommendation, I want to see your capacity. And then you came up on board to begin to criticize. I'm sorry to tell you, the governor that I have seen, you cannot cajole him into giving you appointment because you talk on social media. You're on your own. And for crying out loud, he is not the only one leading. There are commissioners. There are people who are appointed, and some of them are criminals, yes. Please, we want to encourage His Excellency. Look at the areas you need to correct and keep doing the good work you are doing. We are solidly behind you. I am not defending the governor. I'm saying what I saw. And if you felt that there is an issue you need to talk about it constructively and as a majority. I want to correct this impression. Before Peter Mba became the governor of Enugu State, he came here. We spoke to him. We prayed for him. And we are not the only church that prayed for him. There were many other churches. We spoke to him. He later won and became the governor. As soon as they swore him in, I went to his house, I met him. And I said to him, Your Excellency, please, I want to make a request. He said, Go on, Reverend. I said, please, permit me to criticize you when you are getting it wrong. He said, with all pleasure, sir, I need criticism. This man assumed office. Take sentiment apart. Take sentiment apart. Before Mba came to Enugu, we had already have insecurity, which is a national problem. Not only in Enugu, national. Almost every state is complaining. The former governor barricaded government house. He blocked the access route to government house. He safeguarded himself. And less was done for the public, for the masses. This young man came and said, no. Remove all the barricades. I cannot protect myself while my people are being killed. And people still have the effrontery to come up and say, the governor is not interested in security. He's not doing enough. As if to say, if they vote you in, you will do little. The man started insecurity war. Please, I know that some attackers will come to attack me, but that's your own cup of tea. Because what I'm telling you is nothing but the gospel truth. Because people are being hired to talk trash within 2 years. The man imported cameras. Enugu Metropolis is filled up with cameras. There is a command control room at the government house. Almost everything happening in the metropolis is reported there. If they steal your phone now, if you can report it immediately, if you can get access to report it immediately, they will get the person that stole it. The governor of Anambra State came here to learn security. The governor of Ebonyi State came here to learn security. And our people are saying there is no security. Yes, there are souls. There are some people that have been killed. But it was not caused by this governor. Do you know how many people the government have neutralized? Do you know how many criminals they killed? And let me tell us, security matter is not discussed on social media. That somebody is not discussing his plan does not mean it's not working. And then they brought the issue at Ihamufu. We follow the matter closely. And this surge they are bringing up now didn't happen now, though. There was a war between the Fulanis and the people, the particular community. The Fulanis claimed that they killed their people. And the Fulanis wrote to them and said, we are coming for those who killed. You know, every one of us know Fulanis and their way. If you kill them, they will come for you. The government had it and stepped into action. They started interfacing with the leaders of the Fulanis. And they sent heavy security men in the community. What did the Fulanis do? It's like, let me use Amechi for example. Amechi had issue with Fulanis. And then the government sent security to guide the people while they are still interacting on how to resolve the matter. The Fulanis went down to Obuofia to kill somebody because of what happened in Amechi. That is exactly what happened in Ihamufu. That was why when the bishop who came on board and said that the politicians are blocking him from seeing the governor called him and said, please, no, I saw this thing. Come to the government house. He came to the government house and governor, they had the discussion. The man changed his word as soon as he walked out there. Because the problem of our people is that when idiots talk, some people that have no information will join them. Before. And then people came up and said, the governor is having uncompleted project. Which one is uncompleted project? Have you seen the completed one? Have you seen the completed project? The man last year have done about over 80 roads. As I'm talking to you, the governor of Enugu State is handling over 2,000 projects going simultaneously. It has never happened. It has never happened. Please, let's call a spade because there are people talking trash and evil against the government of Enugu State. And unfortunately, most of them carrying it on their head are not even from Enugu. How can an outsider come and tell you about your father? That the name of your father is this. The father that gave birth to you and both of you have lived together all this while. Please give me a little time. Let me finish this. Please, are you getting gist? You know, some will hear this and said, he's a politician. I don't think I have spoken about government of Mba ever since he became the governor. I have been preaching salvation. I've been moving from crusade to crusade, and I will keep preaching. Look at the International Conference Center. Chimaroke started it. Sullivan came, saw it, left it. Buruburu came, saw it, partitioned some lands there, and they sold some. This one came and revived it. Do you know the economic advantage of the International Conference Hall? The last time the surveyors in Nigeria had their general meeting there, do you know how many hotels that we are jammed? And vendors, food vendors and other vendors that made money through that exercise. The NBA, the Nigeria Bar Association, Nigeria, over 15,000 lawyers are coming to Enugu this August. The same ICC. Do you know the opportunity? Do you know the economic value? Presidential Hotel ongoing. There is another hospital behind. For the first time in the history of Enugu, they are having 5-star hotel. Do you know the implication of 5-star hotel? If you make no course, you can make some research. I met His Excellency, the governor of Enugu State, before he was sworn in this time around. He said something to me. He said, Reverend, I want to turn our Enugu to Dubai. Have you been to Dubai before? Do you know how they revived Dubai? Dubai, as at 1970 something or thereabout, came to borrow money from Nigeria. We have bad leaders that have led us all through and siphoned the public fund. And most of us never came to the air to say any trash. Kedu ihe anyị chọbe? Kedu ihe ị chọ? Onye rụọ ọrụ okwu, onye na-arụ ọrụ okwu, ke nke ị chọ? It was Erofai who invited a young guy who was insulting him online. He invited the guy to the government house and asked the guy to come with keke. The guy entered with keke. He told the guy the routes to follow to enter government house. He came. He called the guy and gave him 500,000 and said, go and give to the keke man and come back. The man went there, gave the keke man 5,000 naira out of 500,000. And the keke man was so happy because he charged the man 1,500 and the man paid him 5,000. And they called the guy and said, how much did you give to the keke man? He said, I gave him the complete money. They stopped the keke man at the gate and asked the keke man, how much did you receive from this man? He said, 5,000, thank you. And governor said to him, he showed him the appointment letter we would have given to him as a commissioner and said to him, I never knew that you are like me. We are even the same criminal, condemning criminal. Most of us talking this trash, go to their communities, go to their villages, go to their family, you will see fraud. Is Mba an angel? Mba is not an angel. But please, this is 2 years. 2 years and this kind of thing is happening. And then the man brought about the Air Enugu. Everybody start talking. But when Akwa Ibom brought their own, it was celebrated all over. Do you know the people sponsoring this nonsense that some of you are commenting on Facebook? These are hungry old politicians that the man refused to give Ghana must go. And they are reacting. Sponsoring people, calling all manner of names. Because the man said, we don't have money to be given to you. We have a lot of things to do in Enugu State. We need to revive Enugu State. We need to turn Enugu State into a business hub. And everybody that have eyes in Enugu will see that Mba is, anybody who says Mba is not working is a criminal. Look at the modern technologies. And you think that building up a state will not require sacrifice. You and I will have to sacrifice one or two things. And then some other person came up and said, he promised water 180 days. Go and check record. That was a miscalculation. The man meant well. Before the 120 days, remember we don't have many boreholes in the city of Enugu. The major one we had was around New Market that can contain about either 2 million or 20 million gallon of water. And Enugu needs just about 8 million or thereabout to get to whole Enugu. When the man was done, some of us saw everything and they owned the water, not knowing that the pipes have not been working. For 30 years, water have not gone through it. And then the pipe began to blow. The man have to pause. And they started excavating the pipe. Some of you saw it on the road to repair it. And there are some people in Enugu that have water as we are talking. Do you think that the water is not of benefit to the government? It is more of benefit to government though. Because you think that the water there, you just go water. You will pay, you know. You will pay. So government would have to facade it because it will bring economic revival to them. And the man is working day and night. This man will come to office sometimes. I have some privileged information by 7 a.m. and leave office 1 a.m., 2 a.m. and return back the next day 7 a.m. You come to his office sometimes, you see files, 2,000. This man will read through all the files, make some recommendations. And for crying out loud, he is not the only one leading. There are commissioners. There are people who are appointed, and some of them are criminals, yes. And some local government chairmen building corvettes in the name of flyover. But so you cannot come. I am one of the people that will criticize this government when they start misbehaving. But please, I am yet to see something. Then talking about the task. The task may be outrageous to some of us. Quite understandable. Economic flow of everybody is not the same. But a man have categories in the tax. And let me tell you, Mba didn't introduce the tax was there. He just came to enforce that non-actors that were supposed to be paying tax, who are not paying tax, should pay tax for economic revival and development. And people are asking, what is he doing with the money? Are you blind? Are you blind? Are you not seeing something? And then the man came up. How much is? Some are paying 36,000. And then there is another batch. And those who are paying 36,000, some of them are making up to 100, 200. There are some that are making up to 10 million a month. 36,000 is 3,000 per month. The man came up and said, we will not take it 3,000 a month. Let us take it 1 year so that you focus on what you are doing and we have enough fund to redesign the state. And people say it's too big. But you want to Enugu to be like Dubai. You want Enugu to be like UK. And many of us are building visa to travel. If you get to UK, you understand what tax is all about. And then some people are criticizing tax in the village. Ask your father, who is 60 years. When we have a bicycle, can they tax? They will run. Some were arrested with their bicycle. Do you know that tax control extravagant life? Do you know that in most of these countries we are talking about, you pay tax on your cars? Yes. Where you are parking your car, you pay tax. This foreign land you are seeing, you pay tax. There is no developed country that doesn't pay tax. Not one. And anyone who does not pay tax have no right to criticize government. I don't know whether somebody is getting something, because ignorance is a very terrible disease. Then another person came up and said that the smart school is a shop. Which shop? Which shop? Do you know what smart school is all about? Smart school is not the building. No. Smart school has to do with the facilities. That is the electronic board. That is AI. Jesus Christ. And please, the smart school is a state school. And mind you, that primary education to secondary education is free, even at the national level. And that smart school is free, and they are feeding students. He built the one he built at Owo as an example to show you what they are about to do. And the man is building about 266. And somebody said, why not build the dilapidated structure? The dilapidated structure doesn't have the capacity to contain such journey. Do you know how many people that will be employed in this smart school? People put now require a primary health center to promote the school and every other thing where people will have access to medical distance. The man came to work. I'm going to say another happy at 2007 also. It is an insult. It is evil for anybody in Enugu State to come up and call the school a shop. And then some people are looking at the textures. Is in bad the problem? Why not blame your criminal engineers that handled the job? One was destroyed at Nembo because the governor team came and saw that it was substandard. They said, we cannot take this. And somebody said, a school that is giving 1.3 billion. Were you giving the contract? Who told it was 1.3 billion? And if ignorant people be about, hey, so if the task is a big matter, every business will union. Why not interface with your union leaders to go and meet with the governor? The governor that I know is open to criticism. Is one governor that used to have town hall meeting where he interfaces with leaders of each areas and they discuss. 2 days ago, he called me and said, Reverend, please, there is something I want you to help me to do. I said, what is it, Your Excellency? He said, please, can you help to gather the youth of Enugu at the ICC Center? I want to interface with them. I want to tell them my vision and what we are doing and give them opportunity to ask me direct questions and let me answer them. Can you govern Enugu? Just say, 2,000, go to the charge card, the 1,005, they charge your data. With China phone. You know, then for instance, when we bad in as well, Open also other ma. Buy a man with ship. Can you have task on our road? I wrote it, a year task again. Aqua also a rubega. Business again increase. Can you hear me run deep in a Lagos to the other by Shokutas and Matasa na Lagos? Who started the journey? It was this same Tinubu that reformed the true tax. That is why currently everyone is doing business again at Lagos. Because I'm able to take seaport na east. Nobody when the economy of Nigeria, it is the east. And everyone say hardship is the hardship caused by Governor Mba. Have you not been carrying hardship with the robots that the former president that died? Have you not been crying? And then somebody woke up and said, this and this and that. That's evil. Please, before you criticize somebody, acknowledge the good. If people, they don't even touch, they can say, he's not doing anything. He's not doing anything. He's not doing it. You are mad to say that the governor of Enugu State is not doing anything. You are mad. You are very mad and you are wicked. And disease from such journey. If somebody hire you and pay you money to talk such rubbish, stop it. Stop that evil. It's not right. Stop that evil. If you want to do criticism, there is what they call constructive criticism. Start with the good and then get to what you think is your matter and then present it. Instead of coming up because somebody who want to contest election next year gave you little to talk for him, and then you come to air and talk trash. We are no longer novice. We have eyes. Anyone who says Mba is not doing anything should be flown outside the country to examine the eyes and the ears. He's having eye and ear problem. The brain is not functioning well. And then there is another one from Imo State who is condemning the governor, never condemned his own governor in Imo State. Can you compare Enugu with Imo State? Can you compare Enugu with Abia State? Thank God for the governor of Abia State. But Abia State, they can. Family. Maduni Nebulishi. Owoye na Hozo. Okay. Abia have been unfortunate people. Ojuzo Kanu were the horror to Nabia. Read that Tiodo Shinanganaria. Go Tiodo. And then when a Tiodo or Tiodo, Ibazia Beraz. Abia did very, very disorganized. Alles Oti Webata. Everyone on one road. I want to be here humble. And people say, Sullivan this, Sullivan this. But Sullivan, were you talking good of him? You talk about going against you for the praise. I said demolition. I'm a Sullivan demolition. I made you that. We have an album. Not only that. Each of him over the call them, I give no over the call them, and when they got when dog heating. Man, only to tell for I say businesses have been closing. Please show me the business that have closed. I need shop. Let me come and take their shop. The people are dying. Give us the pictures and their name. An autopsy that shows that they die out of this and that. Please, Homo Obando, now well-meaning Nigerians. I am not defending the governor. I'm saying what I saw. And if you felt that there is an issue you need to talk about it constructively and as a mature person. That's an error. Please, Mba is working. We have never seen this like this before. If I took on a Bape TV in Enugu State, and they make comment, arise a Buria, other channels a Buria, and they go good of the government things, and they make a few infinitesimal, hungry, power-seeking charlatans and morons and how do I describe them? Just because you came to the state and lobbied for position, and the man said, I don't give position by recommendation. I want to see your capacity. And then you came up on board to begin to criticize. I'm sorry to tell you, the governor that I have seen, you cannot cajole him into giving you appointment because you talk on social media. You're on your own. Now what? I want change to go to the commissioner. May swam. Ofeba na dem o change ye. Otioyeba. What can I roar? Rome is not built in a day. This is just 2 years. Enugu di Cordia. Ina ba yire ba makani with data. Nda akporo go Enugu State. Enugu State from. Please, we want to encourage His Excellency. Look at the areas you need to correct and keep doing the good work you are doing. We are solidly behind you. I can see this nonsense. You could.